I'm not in my usual place right now because it's the holidays. So I'm having to find my own unique ways to survive the holidays, even though it's absolutely amazing and a big blessing and everything. And that's kind of going to be the theme of our conversation today, is just how to survive the madness that are the holidays. We were talking before this call about how Stephanie rented out a house and had like 30 to 40 people in a house to celebrate Thanksgiving. And Shannon mentioned that she's going to be driving from, several hours from one major city to another. So I know there's a lot of madness that goes with the holidays. And in my case, grandma's threatening me with a pie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I thought we could talk about, how can we eat the pie and feel good too?
Yeah, I love that. I think that's great. That's great. Anybody want to get started? So today, you guys, just so you know, we literally are in our way of surviving the holidays is to not plan for this podcast. We decided we were all going to get on here together and just have a casual, authentic conversation about our holidays and our plans and what we do for ourselves and with our loved ones. So we don't have any special outline for today. So who wants to get started? Anybody want to jump in?
I would like to mention this pie situation that's been brought up. I am a huge fan of apple pie. I am a little particular about it. So now how to have the pie and enjoy it means I make it. So I go find my gluten-free crust, which doesn't taste any different to me than any other crust. I have made pie crust once, so I can check that off my life box. I'm not going to do it again and go buy that stuff because I got to survive, right? And then I get organic apples and slice those up. I don't use as much sugar, but all of my ingredients are organic. So if I'm going to eat all the sugar, it's all going to be clean as I can find it, right? As clean as I can afford it. Then I make it. Now, I don't like ice cream. I don't like whipped cream. So you can have my portion. I don't mind sharing it all. You can have it all. But yeah, that's how I have my pie and enjoy it too. And last night I had it for dinner.
Awesome. Well, nice. I'm going to have to jump in because I make homemade ice cream and I do like ice cream on my pie. And I'm kind of like Shannon. I literally buy organic creamer, organic milk, organic half and half, organic sugar, organic eggs. Everything that I do with my ice cream is organic and it's homemade and it's blessed with love and joy and just the fun of the holidays. So the vibration of homemade food, whether Shannon's making the pie and I'm making the ice cream for it, it really does just kind of help, change up how you think about what you're eating. So I'm going to jump on I know you won't put ice cream on your pie, but I'm going to put my ice cream on your pie. Okay.
Well, since you made the ice cream, I'll be happy to try a tablespoon's worth. We'll see.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
And I'll be happy to enjoy the pie that Shannon makes and the ice cream that Stephanie churns. Sounds
absolutely
perfect. I'll be right over.
I'll say this. I've been staying with my grandma for the past week, and my grandma makes amazing apple pie. She does everything homemade from scratch. And she finally showed me her secret. She sat me down in the kitchen and we made some pies together. And I'll tell you this, she does not buy any of the organic anything. She's getting the whatever is affordable / whatever is tasty. She's not thinking organic. She's not thinking reduced sugar, any of that. So I had to look at the matrix while she was making it, and part of me was like, but then the other part of me was like, I'm still going to eat it.
Well, absolutely. And one of the things I want to talk about is the actual vibration and energy that goes into making food. I think there's, I'm an energy healer from way back, so I have to talk about that. But literally, what your grandma's doing with the love and the experience and the wisdom of her family gathering and, her, like you said, her secret recipe, it's the best kind of pie to eat, right? I mean, it's got all sorts of love and high vibration in it. You have to have the pie.
Yeah, for sure.
And speaking about love and high vibration, when you're having the pie and you start to get nervous because oh my God, there might be a lot of calories in this, change that mindset if you can and fully enjoy it, because I believe your body will digest and use that pie in a much different way if you're really loving your situation than if every bite you're like, oh my God, Like my grandfather used to say, a minute on the lips, forever on the hips. And if you keep saying that, it takes away from the joy. And I think it lowers the vibration of the experience. So really take your time and enjoy whatever dessert you want to enjoy during the holidays. And there are so many, and they're plentiful, and they're around every nook and cranny. They're around every corner and in every nook and cranny. So enjoy yourself as much as you can. I think that is going to be the key, instead of guilt tripping yourself or exercising for 3 hours before you go to holiday dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And even if you don't have like secret family recipe or anything like that, anything that you do together that you make as a family or anybody in your family makes, even if it's your first time ever doing Thanksgiving together, it's so special, like what goes into cooking that food. Like you said, the energy that goes into it. And so these are great times to just really cherish